your heart starts racing, your chest gets tight, your mind spirals into worst case scenarios, and all because you have to make a phone call. Your brain is screaming, danger, like you're about to be attacked by a lion, but you're just sitting at your desk. This anxiety, your brain's guard dog, barking at shadows. It's trying to protect you from threats that don't even exist, creating emergencies where there are none, preparing you to fight or flee from an email. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why your brain does this, and more importantly, how to calm panic in minutes. Not hours, not days, minutes. If we haven't met yet, hello, I'm Jessica Ortner, and I am the co-creator of the Tapping Solution app. And in this episode of the Psychology of Tapping series, we're going to explore why anxiety hijacks your brain, what's actually happening when panic strikes, and how EFT tapping uniquely interrupts the anxiety cycle to create lasting calm. So let's start with what anxiety actually is. Anxiety is your brain's alarm system. It's supposed to, alert you of danger. You see a snake, the alarm should go off. Your heart races, your body mobilizes, you jump back. The system works perfectly. But here's where it gets wrong when it comes to modern life. Your brain can't tell the difference between a real threat and a perceived threat. To your amygdala, your brain's alarm center, these all look the same. An angry email equals a predator attacking. A deadline equals a life or death situation. A social rejection feels like you're being cast out from the tribe to die. Your brain is using software designed for the savannah to navigate spreadsheets, and it's terrible at it. Think of it like having a guard dog, super dedicated, always on duty, but terrible at threat assessment. It barks at leaves, shadows, the mail carrier. It treats every sound like an intruder. You don't need to get rid of the guard dog. You just need to teach it the difference between actual danger and the wind moving the curtains. So here's how the anxiety cycle works. Step 1, a trigger. Something happens or might happen, and you imagine it happening, and your brain suddenly detects a threat. Step 2, alarm. Your amygdala sounds the alarm. Stress hormones flood your system. Your body prepares for danger. Step 3, symptoms. Heart racing, sweating, tight chest, racing thoughts, all designed to help you survive a real threat. Completely overwhelming when you're just trying to send an email. Step 4, fear of fear. Here's where it gets really twisted. You notice your symptoms and think, oh no, I'm anxious. This creates more anxiety about being anxious. And step 5, avoidance. To escape the discomfort, you avoid the trigger, cancel the call, skip the event, procrastinate. Step 4, reinforcement. Your brain notes, we avoided the danger and survived. The neural pathway reinforces and strengthens. The anxiety pattern deepens. This is why anxiety tends to get worse over time, not better. Every avoidance reinforces that false alarm. Now, traditional approaches try to break the cycle through logic. Just breathe through it. Challenge your thoughts. Face your fears. These can help, but they have a fundamental flaw. They're trying to use your thinking brain to override your survival brain. Here's the problem, and this is crucial. There is a law of the nervous system. I call it the quicksand rule. When dealing with the nervous system, the harder you fight, the deeper you sink. Willpower and trying harder to calm down actually activates your sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight response. You can't force yourself to relax for the same reason that you can't fight your way out of quicksand. The more that you struggle, the worse it gets. When anxiety hits, your thinking brain, it's offline. Your amygdala has hijacked the whole system. It's like trying to reason with a smoke alarm while it's blaring. This is where tapping offers something radically different. Instead of trying to think your way out of anxiety, tapping speaks directly to your body. When you tap on specific acupressure points while acknowledging your anxiety, several things happen. First, the physical tapping sends a calming signal through the nervous system. These signals reach your amygdala, so you can turn off the alarm from the source. Second, by stating, even though I feel this anxiety, you're doing something profound. You're acknowledging the alarm without running from it. This breaks that fear of fear cycle. Third, the bilateral stimulation engages both hemispheres of your brain. This helps integrate emotional and logical responses. But here's the real magic. Tapping creates what psychologists call a pattern interrupt. Your brain expects trigger, alarm, panic, avoidance. But when you tap, trigger, alarm, tapping, calm. Your brain has to update its programming. Wait, we're thinking about the scary thing, but we're feeling calm? This doesn't compute. And in that confusion, the old pattern breaks. Studies show this is grounded in science. We'd analyzed data from our app. After 1.7 million plays of our release anxiety session, the results, users report an average of a 40% reduction in anxiety in just 9 minutes. 9 minutes. One meta-analysis found an effect size of 1.23. That's considered huge in psychological research. Brain scans show tapping actually calms the amygdala. The alarm system literally resets itself. So let me share what this looks like. Imagine waking up tomorrow, and your first thought isn't a mental inventory of everything that could go wrong. Your chest isn't gonna tight before you even open your eyes. Your mind isn't already racing through today's potential disasters. You check your phone, see a text from your boss, can we talk? But instead of your stomach dropping, instead of spending the next hour crafting 17 different catastrophic scenarios, you just think, okay, I'll call them. That's it. No spiral, no panic. Just a simple response to a simple request. Imagine going to bed and your mind doesn't become a highlight reel of every mistake you've ever made. You lay your head on the pillow and you just sleep. No racing thoughts. No 3 a.m. panic about something you said in 2015. This is what thousands of people experience after rewiring their anxiety patterns with tapping. So, how can you apply this? First, recognize anxiety for what it is. Not weakness, not the enemy, not something to push down or avoid, just an overactive alarm system. Second, remember the quicksand rule. The harder you fight anxiety, the stronger it gets. Stop struggling. Start tapping instead. Use tapping as your pattern interrupt. The moment anxiety builds, start tapping immediately. Name what you're feeling. Keep tapping through the wave. Notice as your body naturally calms. Every time you do this process, you are teaching your guard dog what's actually worth barking at. So, to recap, anxiety is your brain's alarm system misfiring at modern life. Fighting it makes it worse, like struggling in quicksand. Tapping interrupts the pattern at the body level, where anxiety actually lives, creating lasting change and space for calm. If this helped you understand your anxiety differently, subscribe for more episodes in the Psychology of Tapping series. And If you're ready to start calming your own alarm system, check out the Tapping Solution app in the description. We have specific sessions for different experiences of anxiety, from general worry to panic attacks to social anxiety, all designed to reset your nervous system fast. Thank you for watching, and remember, your anxiety is not your enemy. It's just a guard dog that needs better training. Time to teach it the difference between a real threat and a shadow.